All right, so I know you guys are probably like, is this the same girl that was in that other video? Yeah, it's me. Guys, I woke up today at 1 o'clock in the morning. So when you seen that 5 a.m. coffee, I had already been up for quite a few hours. I woke up in the middle of the night just coughing and like wheezing. Hold on, I'm gonna open up this curtain right here. Like coughing and wheezing. We have, I think they're dandelions, you know, when they get like the furries and they blow around. And yesterday it was so bad here. Like our grass was covered, the streets were covered, and it doesn't really get that crazy here with, I'm pretty sure that's pollen, right? So, whatever it is, like all of us were sneezing yesterday, the dog's ears were itching, but I woke up and I was just going through it. So, and I just couldn't go back to sleep. So now I'm exhausted. I'm like super duper exhausted. And I'm hungry. I'm like really hungry, because you know when you don't get good sleep, you're just starving because your body's running on fumes. And also I wanted to tell you this because when you seen my my keto mojo, my numbers were awful and my ketones were low. I mean, at 0.3, I'm reading something, and my blood sugar was kind of, I mean, not high, but you know, a little bit elevated too. So it's been, you know, I just kind of want to show you guys too that it's not only what you're eating, it's how you're also treating your body, and how important rest is, and how important it is to really take care of yourself and make sure you're not only feeding yourself good, but you're giving yourself good rest as well. And when you're not rested, you're a mess. So, but yeah, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I was really hungry yesterday, really hungry. I didn't go over anything. I didn't eat outside the box or anything, but some days I really struggle. Like we have a watermelon, and watermelon is my favorite fruit ever. It's like my favorite ever. Like I can legit like eat a watermelon a day. Like I would just eat watermelon all day long if I could. It's my favorite thing ever. So I'm like, a lot of people ask me like, oh, you don't struggle? And most of the time I don't, until this dang watermelon rolled up in the house. I'm like, oh, I love watermelon. And I think I probably could have some and count total carbs, and I might be okay, but it's like for a small amount. It's like half a cup, and I think it's like 10 carbs, and I'm like, is it really worth it? Because that half a cup ain't gonna be nothing, you know? But I don't know, we'll see. But we're gonna make some breakfast. I am hungry, so we're gonna get that done. We're gonna do a cheese, egg, and spinach omelet. I was thinking about this while I was up at 1 o'clock this morning. Like, what am I gonna eat? That's all I thought about. So on our menu for today, welcome. What's on the menu today? We're gonna do a, am I the only one who wakes up in the middle of the night and literally just decides to like solve the world's problems? Think about what you're going to buy people for their birthday. Remember that you need certain things for a grocery list. So you start making random grocery lists, and then you're like, oh, what am I going to eat today? And then you start thinking about food. That's me. And then I got hungry. So yeah, what are we going to do? We're going to do a spinach and cheese omelet with a Teton sausage for breakfast. And hopefully that'll tie us over. If not, we'll deal with that in the mid-afternoon. But then for dinner, we're gonna do chicken wings, and I'm gonna try to do a buffalo ranch dip, homemade, yes, with some celery stalks. So we're gonna get some good veggies in. We're gonna get lots of greens today, good meats. We're gonna eat good. We're gonna do the chicken wings in the air fryer. I actually remembered to pull them out. If you guys haven't pulled out your dinner, here's your reminder to pull out your dinner for tomorrow. I always forget. But all right, let's go ahead and start getting all of our stuff together. All right, my friends, I wanted to show you what I got in the mail. Guys, I am dragging, but we'll get into it. Let me tell you. So before I eat anything, I'm going to go ahead and just take my fiber drink. But you guys know I've been taking the Bellway one, and this is the one I showed you guys last time, and I was actually going to stop taking it, to be honest with you, just because it does have that maltodextrin in it. And I was like, damn, you know, I really enjoy this because of that maltodextrin. But I am happy to report that they really cleaned up their ingredients. So I'm going to go ahead and just not finish this one. This is my favorite one, the raspberry lemon, the best. It actually has like little chunks of raspberry in it. Oh, it's so good. And it's like good for you. You know what I mean? But yeah, so this is the, why are we not focusing here? This is the Bellway Super Fiber and Fruit. This is the raspberry lemon, my absolute favorite flavor. But I wanted to show you guys what I was most excited about, the ingredients, because they really cleaned it up. So let me show you here. So ingredients are the psyllium husk, raspberry fruit powder, citric acid, monk fruit extract, salt, lemon juice powder, natural flavors, and juice powder for color. So they got rid of the maltodextrin. So I love them for that because I was really, really nervous about, you know, honestly, I was going to quit it because I didn't like that ingredient. And again, I've been telling you guys, not only watching the nutrition label, but the ingredients. If you guys have never tried a fiber, this one especially, I love it because not only does it have, it has prebiotics in it. And if you need a good prebiotic to help your probiotic to actually work, and this has it, and the flavor is really good, and it really helps me with like bloating. It helps regulate like the bathroom issues, especially while on keto. I do find that you do get a little backed up, so to speak, and some fibers like drinks are really gross and like gritty, and they have really nasty flavors, and they just cause me to be more bloated than anything. So I'm really happy that they changed that. If you guys want to try out BellWay, I'll leave my discount code down below. I love them. I recommend them. I use them every day. I have been using them for a really long time. But also I wanted to show you that they came out with a protein powder. I don't really do protein powders all that much, so I'm actually going to go ahead and send this over to my dad. I've talked to you guys about my dad a little bit, but my dad had a perforated bowel, so we have to make sure my dad gets a lot of fiber in his diet. Aside from that, my dad is very into working out, and my dad works out like 5 to 6 days a week. He's in really good shape, so he loves a good protein powder. I don't do a lot of protein powders. They're just not my thing. I rather eat my food, but my dad loves them. And so they have vanilla and chocolate, but what's cool about this is it's a plant-based protein, and it includes the fiber in there, and it has 20 grams of protein. So it has the psyllium husks for the supplement, and it helps muscle recovery, and it helps with digestion. My camera's giving me an issue on focusing today. But yeah, look at the macros are pretty clean. So total fat is 2, 5 carbs, 5 fiber, 0 sugar, and 20 grams of protein. And if you look at the ingredients here, I'll try to get it, it's really small. You look at the ingredients here, it says it has pea protein, organic psyllium husk, organic flavors, organic monk fruit extract, sea salt, and non-GMO xanthan gum. So super duper clean, and I really appreciate that. I'm really glad they took out that maltodextrin. I mean, I guess we spoke and they heard, so way to go, BellWay. So they do have vanilla and chocolate. This would be great for like a post-workout snack, or, you know, just an easy way to get extra protein in. If maybe you're running low today, you can go ahead and do it that way as well. My dad, like I said, he does work out 5 days a week, so 5-6 days a week. He likes to, he loves protein shakes. He goes through so many of them, it's crazy. But if you guys want to try this out, you can totally do that. You could probably, honestly, if you were really into taking protein shakes, you could probably just skip the actual fiber drink and do this one. But again, this pretty girl is right here. Raspberry lemon is my absolute favorite. Thank you, BellWay, for cleaning up them ingredients, because that's what's up. So anyways, let's get this day started. All right, so here we go. I got a new tripod, so hopefully this works out. You guys like this view better than me holding it? Anyways, we're going in with some avocado oil. I'm gonna coat my pan. People ask if I count my avocado oil. No, I don't. I probably should, but I don't. Right here, I have weighed out 1 cup of spinach. I'm gonna cook my spinach up first because it's gonna need it. And then, you know, it doesn't take no time. So I'll just cook this down real quick, and then I'll add it to my omelet. But I wanna drop in my, this is just my tenson sausage, but I just sliced it down the middle because I like for it to get real crispy. So I'll just let her sit in the pan with the spinach. But real easy. So I already planned out my day of eating, and it's looking pretty good. So we're gonna have 1 cup of sausage, or 1 cup of spinach, 1 tenson sausage, 3 eggs, and a little bit over 2 ounces of the shredded brick cheese. You may have seen me shred that in a different video. And yeah, I think that'll be good. With the spinach, I added that, and then cheese. Yep. So that's gonna be our first meal. And then for dinner, we're gonna have chicken wings And then we're going to use that homemade ranch dip I made. If you guys haven't checked out my seasoning video, do so. It has the recipe for it. So, because you know that package, the store-bought packaged ranch is hot garbage. It has like a lot of filler and just really bad stuff. So, you know, trying to stay clean and all that thing. So, yeah. So let's keep cooking on the spinach. We're going to let this toast up. And then I'll be back. All right, so right here I have my eggs mixed up, and then I added 1 tablespoon of heavy whipping cream. Weigh it out, guys. Weigh it out. Remember I told you, if you see like what I think is essential for keto, a scale, honey. Get yourself a scale. You're not going to be able to really determine the calories, the macros, and all that stuff if you're just grabbing by the handsful and tossing it into your dish. You need to go ahead and weigh it out. So I'm just going to toss this in. If this turns out to be an omelet, then good. If not, then it's going to be a scramble. You know. This is 2.5 ounces, 2.4 actually, of the shredded cheese. I really didn't want this to be in there. I wanted this to be separate. We'll toss this back in when we're done. I did salt and pepper the eggs. So I'm gonna go ahead and add our cheese. All right. So we're gonna let our omelet cook down. We got some good fats in here. We got some good this is going to be a very high protein meal. I'm glad we're getting our veggies in. Drinking lots of water today. And yeah, so if you're hungry on days like this, if you're like me and you're like running on no sleep, you probably are going to be a little bit hungry. But don't use days like this to be an excuse to binge. Promise me we're going to make better choices. I wasn't even going to film this today, but I was like, look, I need to have my friends keep me accountable because I will just go off the deep end today. And we did not only come this far to only come this far. Say it again. We didn't come this far to only come this damn far. So let's cook this up and I'll be back. So I had to go ahead and like slice this in half to flip it, the omelet, because it's pretty thick. Pretty thick. Hey, I wanted to know, are you guys watching Handmaid's Tale? I mean, have you guys watched it? I just started watching season 4 today because, you know, I woke up. God, that show, it's like a love-hate thing where, like, I love it, but it makes me so mad at the same time. And then you think people's womanhood card should be revoked. I get emotionally invested into show characters. Also, me and my sister are watching Cruel Summer. It's a freeform show. And it's on Hulu too, so if you guys have Hulu, you can watch it without commercials. But it's really good too. I like it. And I also watch Law & Order SVU and Organized Crime because I'm in love with Elliot Stabler and Olivia Benson. Not Benton. Alright, so we got our plate. I'm going to go ahead. Plate up our big old thickums omelet. And then I toasted up my food here. And this is our breakfast. But 1 second. All right, so here is our omelet, right? Look at how good. And it's nice and thick too, if you guys can see. Like, I like a nice fluffy omelet, and that's going to be from the heavy whipping cream. But I love me some Valentina on my, if you guys never had Valentina, it's my favorite hot sauce. You know, I like Valentina on my eggs and stuff like that, but pork rinds, when I used to eat those, I used to like Louisiana, but I'm going to go ahead and top some of this because I like a little kick. But here we go, my friends. This is our first meal. This is what's for lunch or breakfast, whatever. What time is it? I don't even know what time it is. I don't know. I think it's about 10 o'clock. We'll go, oh, here, my phone's right here. 10:04. So, yeah, 10 o'clock is time to eat. All right, my friends, I have, it looked like a lot more when I pulled them out of the freezer last night, but these are just the Costco frozen party wings, but they're defrosted, obviously. So, we're going to go ahead and season them up, okay? So, I'm going to coat them in some avocado oil, and for seasoning, We're gonna do garlic powder. I know I got gloves on, but my nails are long now. I did this set a little too long, and I think it's kind of, you know, I don't want to get the stuff all underneath there, so I just put gloves on. But this is just garlic powder. We're gonna do some onion powder, some smoked paprika, some salt, pepper, and then just our secret weapon, baking powder. We're gonna add the baking powder to give those wings, the skin, super crispy. It's gonna dry out the skin and make it like super crispy. All right, so I'm actually gonna grab myself another set of gloves because I feel like I might have to change them out. And I don't wanna cross-contaminate anything here. And then I'll just have a paper towel to grab my stuff here. So, all right, so I'm gonna go in with some avocado oil, and we're just gonna flip our wings with our hands because it's easier. I am gonna do these in the air fryer. Give them a nice coat. I did dry these off as well, okay? So they were already dry, so they could, all the seasonings and stuff could stick, okay? Okay, then we're gonna use our stuff here. We're gonna add the paprika. Wrong side. And we're gonna give it a nice coat. I like to give myself a nice heavy coat of seasoning. I don't know, I feel like things can't be too seasoned. Maybe just me, I don't know, but that's just how I feel. And then I'm gonna flip them around and give everything a nice thick coat, okay? And then I'll come back and we'll do the baking powder. All right, so here's what they're looking like. I did add a little sprinkle of parsley just to give it a little extra. So this is what we're gonna do with the baking powder, not baking soda, baking powder. Again, do not use soda. We're gonna go in with 1 teaspoon at a time, and then we're gonna give it a nice little one of these. And then we are gonna flip. You could probably toss these in a bag and shake them out. That would probably work out just as well. But we're opting for this one way. You can bake them like this too, but I like them in the air fryer. So probably all together, I'm gonna say, and it doesn't give it like a flavor, because I remember the first time I did this, Leo was like, what? It's gonna make it taste like bland or something, or it's gonna make it taste weird. Chalky is what he said, chalky. It doesn't. It's hard to do everything with one hand. All right. Okay, so it'll kind of give your chicken a kind of like a creamy texture, and that's when you'll pretty much know that you got enough. Okay. And here is what they look like. You could see what I'm talking about when I say the creamy texture. Like, okay. So let me get this out of the way. All right, so here is our air fryer. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to line everything. I probably could have taken this out real quick. So we are gonna do this in layers. So I wanted to tell you guys that. We're gonna do these in layers because you don't want to crowd your basket. This is just, what brand is this? Elect Homes air fryer. It works good, no complaints. So you can see I'm just lining them. And I'm gonna cook these at 380 for about 30 minutes. And it is gonna take a little bit because we're doing quite a bit. Like you could probably get if you have a bigger air fryer, you could probably do bigger batches, but I'm starting mine a little bit early, and you're probably like, damn, Danielle, your food's gonna be cold. It is not, because I'm gonna put my oven on low, and I'm gonna let these sit in my oven while the other ones are cooking. And really, when you make chicken, you really do want to let it sit in its juices for a little bit. But yeah, so into here, and my basket was already sprayed with non-stick cooking spray. If you guys are wondering, I still haven't slept. Who needs sleep? Not me. All right, 400 for 30 minutes, and then we'll check them. But that's it. And cleanup's gonna be awesome. So we're gonna let these cook. I'm gonna throw my oven on preheat, probably around like 300 degrees, and then I'm going to put them on like I'm gonna line a pan with foil, and let them sit in there while the rest of them are cooking. All right, friends. So we're gonna make our own ranch. Okay. I'm gonna try this out and see how it goes. So we have this little jar here, and I already made the recipe in my tracker, but then I just seen that I didn't have any ranch inside the fridge, so we're just gonna go ahead and do it like this, okay? So my serving size is gonna be 4 tablespoons, but this is just the Daisy sour cream. I have the Faye one, but I wanted to use this little one up first before I open up the big one. Okay. You know, usually when you make your own ranch, you throw in like sour cream, mayonnaise, all that stuff. I'm kind of going to opt out of that and just kind of see how this goes. So make sure. Just because like the simpler the better, you know. We're going to add in some Frank's Red Hot Buffalo Sauce. I don't know. This is going to it's going to thin us up a little bit. Going to give us a little thinning agent. And then you're going to start mixing. You could eat it just like this, and it is so fire. You can like use this just to dip your wings in, dip your pork grinds in. I mean, you can just eat it. You can dip your veggies in this. It's so good. And it's super simple, but it's delicious. I mean, anything. You can see it thins it out. So my serving size, like I said, is going to be 4 tablespoons. I like a lot of, I'm a dippy girl. I like a dippy girl, but I like a lot of like sauces and stuff. Like sauces are life for me. That's why I have to make sure I measure all my condiments, because I go a little heavy. All right, so I think that's it. And then here we have our homemade ranch dip, okay? Watch, this is the seasonings video, the part 1. Check it out, guys. You need this because the garbage that they have in the store-bought brand sucks. So we're just gonna season this up a little bit. This is also the second container I've made of that, just so you guys know, because Reyes liked it so much. I have also seasoned chicken with that and did like a ranch chicken, and it was good. So it's definitely a well-loved recipe. I just had to clear out my drains. You know how you do it with the baking soda and vinegar? Because my drains were running a little slow, and now my whole house smells like a science project. Do you guys remember when we used to make the volcanoes, or no? Alright, so I think that'll be it. And then you just try it when you're done mixing it. I was going to throw a little heavy whipping cream in to thin it out, but I think the Frank's Red Hot thinned it out good enough. And then this way you still get the best of both worlds, and it's, you know, it's going to be a lot lower in calories because it's only the sour cream, but if you wanted to do traditional, you could totally add in the mayonnaise and all that stuff. But you're going to have a little kick from the Frank's. You're still going to get that ranch taste. I like blue cheese too, but I'm the only one that likes the blue cheese dressing in this house. Nobody else does. Right, let's try her. A little bit more of the ranch mix, a little bit more of the Franks. Perfection. My oven just preheated for the wings to go in when they are coming out. Throw a little bit more Franks. I should have bought another one of these because Leo likes to have them over the top of his wings. Oopsie. All right. I also have some celery we're gonna put out. And we have some carrots too. I don't eat the carrots, but my kids will demolish this dip with the carrots. And then I took some from that side, so I'm going to use it from this side. Ooh, perfection. So there you go. That is our homemade buffalo ranch dip. So good. Clean ingredients because we made our own ranch seasoning. Definitely check out that video. Not to like keep plugging myself, but it really makes a difference when you make your own home seasoning. So, all right, so I'm gonna leave this in the fridge and then we'll check out our wings. All right, I kind of just want to show you how I set this little tray up here. This is just obviously the dip that I have for the wings. Just gonna give it right before you serve it. Just give it a nice quick stir because I think it gets a little thick. And then I just cut up some celery, and then we have some baby carrots, so that way we can have these with the wings, and the kids can dip too. The kids also have a side. I just did some like fettuccine, not fettuccine. What are those called? I don't know, little pasta filling things to go on the side too. So yeah, so that's just it. The kids use chicken wings more as like an appetizer than a meal. They're weird like that. Whereas like me and Leo can make a whole meal, but all you gotta do is just right here. Look at that. And it's all good. No sneaky ingredients. Fresh. All right, I want to show you guys how these wings are looking. These are only the second batch. I think we're probably gonna have to do 1 or 2 more batches, but I do flip them. Oh, girl. Try not to let this. Look at Benny is just waiting for this thing for a piece of chicken to fall. But look, they look so good. Definitely recommend. And then I'll show you them right when we take them out of the oven, but they just get a little bit more crispy. But oh gosh, my favorite. Okay, my friends, look at how nice these all came out. They look so good. And they're still nice and warm, and you could see they have a nice golden crisp on them. You could see they look so good. Perfection. Alrighty, here is mine. So this is about 12 ounces of the chicken wings. Oh, I can't wait to dive into that. 2 ounces of celery and 60 grams of the homemade ranch dip. I mean, look at this plate. I am so hungry. I've been saving my appetite all day for this. And then that big old plate is Leo's. The girls are eating theirs. What do you guys think of the wings?
10.
Are they crispy?
1,000 out of 1,000.
1,000 out of 1,000? Is it nice and crispy? How's the sauce?
I haven't tried it.
You haven't tried it? What do you think about the sauce, Becky? It's good?
Yep.
All right. Family approved. So I'm going to dive on in and I'll be back. All right, guys, I want to go through. It's the end of the day. And at this point, if I have any ketones or my blood sugars within normal range, I'll be happy because I was just doing some research and they said like lack of sleep will definitely give you a higher reading and it will deplete your ketones. So I could see that, especially this morning at 0.3. Sorry if you guys are grossed out by blood. This is ketones. So let's see. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Oh, shit. 0.8. Okay. Okay. Ate them chicken wings too. And you could see, we're going to do our macro breakdown, but you'll see, it was a pretty good day. I mean, my fat probably could have been a little bit lower. 98. 98. Freaking, like, put, like, registered. It's saying it's November 23rd, 2026. So when I say 94, and 0.7, right? Or was it 0.8? Damn it, I don't remember. I think it was 0.7. 7.46, so low level of ketosis. That's good. That's good. That's where we want to be. You know, I didn't even jump on that. You guys, I'm going to tell you what. I feel so damn good. Like, even though, like, I'm exhausted because I haven't slept, I'm not, like, as exhausted as I should be. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I feel like rest of the time I would be feeling sick. I would be eating nothing but garbage. I've been drinking nothing but water. Lots of water. Lots and lots of water. But all right, let me get my macro stuff broken down and then put everything in, and then we'll be right back. Okay, my friends. Well, what time is it? It's 5:30, and I'm wrapping up today. So Leo even said, this camera's so awkward to hold, but Leo said that this was the best wings I've ever made. The sauce, the dip, the kids loved it. Rhea made a side salad and had it with it. It was perfection. Sorry, but this camera's really heavy. So I definitely recommend it. Definitely think by putting them on that tray and leaving them in the oven, like, help them get a little bit crispier as well. Everything was so good. I actually didn't finish like 3 of the wings because they had a lot of meat on them. Those Costco ones definitely had a lot more meat. We had a new video go out today, and a lot of people were asking me a couple things. So in regards to the avocado oil, unless I was having like a salad dressing, I don't think I'm gonna count it. Yeah, and people are like, I don't know. People are like, calories add up with avocado oil and this and that, and I get it, but they add up the same way with extra virgin olive oil and everything too. It's not like, you know, I don't know. I mean, if I notice like my weight's going up or something, then maybe I will, but for right now I think I'm okay. I'm not really gonna worry too much about it. What else? This morning I did not do my keto collagen either. I honestly, today was just such a day and I was just so tired. I just didn't care, to be honest with you guys. I was just trying to get through it, and I'm really mother freaking proud of myself, because usually on days like this when like I'm just kind of crabby and tired, I like eat all the things, and all I kept thinking about was like snacks I have in my, I'm like, I just eat it, just go for it, just eat it. And I was like, no, don't do it. And I stayed strong, and I'm so proud of myself. So don't give up on you. No, you can do it, because honestly, I'm like, and I read everybody's comments and they're like, Danielle, I'm doing it with you. And I'm like, hell yes, man. Hell yes. So you guys keep me motivated. I did break down my macros. So we're going to go through that right now. But I'm tired. Leo actually just took the girls to go look for Mother's Day gifts. And they have to go to Menards. So I'm like just enjoying the peace and quiet. I'm tired, but I'm not. It's only 5:30, it's 5:37. I don't want to go to sleep. So I'm thinking I kind of have a second wind. I'm going to get all my cleaning done. It usually takes me about an hour and a half to get like my deep cleaning done for the day for like my house. I usually like to do like my deep cleanings like Thursday or Friday. So I'm like, man, if I can get that done today, then I could have like a chill day tomorrow, and like maybe, I mean, I can't sleep in, but you know, like not have to get up and clean and do all this stuff. Maybe just tomorrow I'll do laundry. So I think I'm going to do that, and then Law and Order comes out. That's what my life's about. My life revolves around TV shows. So yeah, let me show you my macros. So we're going to flip this around. Okay, so May 6th, and it was saying energy. Okay, so total calories are 1557. Protein was 109.2. Carbs was 7.6. Damn, look at that. Total carbs too, honey. We are in it to win it. And then let the screen adjust, and fat was 121.5. So not too shabby, not too shabby. Yeah, you know what though? The chicken wings are really high in fat. So that's kind of where a lot of that fat came from. So looking at what we had the Tencent sausages, the jalapeno nachos. Oh, you know what? Add 5 carbs. So it'll be 12.6 because I had my fiber drink. Don't forget, if you guys are like me, honestly, I really suggest just having a good fiber supplement in your diet right now. Just in anything, it's really good for you. And it's jam-packed with lots of nutrients, and it has like the prebiotics in there. So Bellway is the way to go. I promise it won't give you bubble guts and it won't give you diarrhea, but it'll help everything go smooth. So I have a link down below. Check them out. And also, if you guys are into like the that clean protein powder. They just came out with chocolate and vanilla. You could try that out as well. I showed you guys that. So check it out. I'll leave a link down below. But yeah, so add that. And then, all right, so looking at what we did. Tenton, water ranch sausage, Teton. What the hell are jalapeno nacho slices? I didn't have those. I don't know how those got stuck on there. The eggs, the spinach, the heavy whipping cream, the sharp cheddar cheese, the chicken wings, the daisy dressing, or the daisy sour cream, and then the celery. Damn, that's all we had today, huh? We did pretty good. I'm really proud of us. So, if you guys are new here, I would love for you to stick around and subscribe. We do this keto thing a couple times a week. And yeah, we're just cleaning it up, eating clean, basic keto. Well, not cleanish for me. And just trying to you know, do good things. Make good choices. Be good people. You know what I mean? All right, I'm kind of delusional now because I'm like running on zero sleep. But I love you guys. Take it easy. And I will see y'all on the next one. Take it easy, friends.